Hey guys, Mustang here, bringing you another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. And so today we have the run for the Joined Forces stage of Super Battle Road. It did come out yesterday, but those of you who follow me on Twitter will know I had a busy day yesterday. I was working on Valentine's Day, so I spent the day out with Mrs. Ningen yesterday. Got home quite late in the evening, and I did stream the physical Future Gohan Easy A. And I had wanted to originally do this run on stream after that, but those of you who were at the stream will know I was very tired during the Easy A. So as soon as it was finished, I went to bed. But when I got up the next day, jumped straight into this, and this is literally the first attempt. Like, this stage was not particularly difficult at all. Obviously, I feel like I have a very good team set up for it, of course, but definitely wasn't that difficult. So you saw 19 and 20. They take a bit of damage in slot 1 because they do get a lot of their defense on super attack. But not only can they nullify any Ki Blast super attack, so it's kind of safe to put them in slot 1. They took a big chunk of damage, but then they heal on super attack. So they double supered, and then they absorbed Roshi's super attack. So we just end up on full health anyway, even though they took, like, what was it, 100k from the first attack in slot 1? But we're already back to full health. So obviously, the idea here is to get the androids together, the Tech 17 and 18 and the Int 19 and 20. Those of you, again, if you follow me on Twitter, you'll have seen. I guess in a way it worked out nicely that I waited to do this stage, right? Because I summoned this morning on the double rates banner just for the hell of it and pulled 2 copies of Future Gohan and Trunks. So I decided to bring them on the team as they are 79%. And they link up really, really well with the STR Goku and Vegeta that confuse into Vegito. So here we're only getting attacked by the Int Goku in slot 1, so I can go ahead and put the blue boys here. They do get pretty much all of their defense on super. Well, they greatly raise defense on super attack, which is massively beneficial for them in Super Battle Road. But they're going to be able to take out Roshi, so I figured a type disadvantage attack from Goku wasn't going to be too much of an issue to deal with. And so not only do they take out Roshi, I'm pretty sure they get an additional super as well, yep. So they get the additional super after the normal attack that they got by picking up a rainbow orb. Not only does this mean they double raise their defense, but it means we also get to attack lower Kid Goku as well. So that is really good. But yeah, the androids are absolutely wild on this stage. Both of them, the tech ones and the 19 and 20. Because I think every single enemy in this Super Battle Road stage does a Ki Blast super attack. So basically it doesn't matter like who super attacks them. If they're on rotation together, as long as the super attack isn't coming in slot 3, you basically can't take damage. And then of course the 19 and 20, not only do they nullify, they actually absorb and heal. So the healing that they get is based on the percentage of damage that they take, or they would have taken. So I'm pretty sure in the last fight, they absorb a super attack from Physical Kale. And so because it's a type disadvantage super, if it had actually hit them, it would have done a ridiculous amount of damage. And so, of course, the healing that they get off of it, I'm pretty sure it's like over 200k or something, which is pretty crazy. So the blue boys able to come in here and finish off Goku. We didn't get the timing right, unfortunately, for being able to use the android's active skill. And that is another thing that makes this stage really, really easy if you have the tech androids, is the fact that if you're fighting against 3 or more or 1 enemy, you can use their active skill to completely remove all of the attacks from one of the enemies. So that is obviously a very, very powerful mechanic. So I also thought it'd be fun to bring the Future Gohan and Trunks because Super Battle Road is one of the modes where it's going to be the most easy to have a situation where you get to turn 3 below 58% HP, so you can then actually exchange into the solo Future Gohan. And then of course he has a revival that will give you a full heal. So we end up taking a super attack in slot 1 here, so 329k. That is quite a lot of damage, but as you can see, we do tank normal attacks even from type neutral. For double-digit damage, so that is perfectly fine. Even if Trunks was to super attack them, they do raise defense on super attack as well, so they probably would survive a super attack from Trunks. The only thing that would have been really bad here, of course, is if we took a super on this STR, Goku, and Vegeta, because they didn't get any additional supers. and they raise defense with each super attack. But Trunks didn't super attack them, so the blue boys coming in on Vegeta to lower his attack, since he's the one attacking them in the final slot, and he's already supered, so we know he's not going to be super attacking Goku and Vegeta at the end here. And then look at this, they get that additional super attack again. Very, very often this happens with the blue boys. I gave mine a decent amount of additional. You pick up all those rainbow orbs that gives them additional normal attacks and extra crit chance. And then once they've fired off all those normal attacks, you can very often then get that follow-up additional super, which obviously works out very, very nicely. So here I'm just trying to decide what to do, who to seal, because obviously we can seal up one of the guys here. But then I realised it just doesn't matter, because the androids here, the only attacks are in slot 1 or 2, so regardless of who would potentially take a super, it's not going to do anything anyway. So I decided to target Vegeta just because we'll have the type advantage over him with the tech androids. And then we also have Gowasu and Zamasu on the team. I didn't mention them yet. They give a nice defensive buff to everybody else on the team, as well as having a built-in dodge, and they seal on super attack as well. So here we're able to seal up Vegeta with the tech androids, and then Gowasu and Zamasu will be sealing up Trunks in the final spot here. So I believe we're attacking... Are we attacking Trunks with the androids? Yeah, we are. So the other great thing as well, not only do they absorb super attacks, they heal on super. So we're always constantly being able to top up our HP a little bit. Although I guess technically them healing on that particular super, I believe, stops us from having enough health. I think we would have had enough HP in this turn, or been under the threshold, to actually get the exchange with future Gohan. But now, like, look at this. All these AGL orbs here. So we can get the full passive for future Gohan and Trunks. Remember, you need 5 orbs, and they need to be AGL, ideally, in order to get their full attack and defense buff. And then 8 orbs to get an additional super attack. And there's a ton of AGL orbs there. Both of the enemies are sealed, and I think Vegeta is attack lowered, and then we have type advantage over Trunks. So, literally neither of them are just able to do anything against future Gohan and Trunks in slot 1 here. And then they're going to go ahead and, believe they finish off Vegeta here. And then the additional super, I think we finish off Trunks as well. So, future Gohan and Trunks absolutely going off here. As much as I wish I'd recorded the run on this as soon as the stage came out, I am kind of glad I waited, because using future Gohan and Trunks on this stage was actually really fun. And considering this stage came out like with their release, right, I thought it'd be pretty fitting to use them on the team. So we get a nice setup here going into the last fight, where we have the androids on turn 1. So I'm trying to decide whose attack I want to remove here. I'm trying to think about, like, who's going to be getting attacked on the next turn, because it's like a Ghost Usher, where even though it's only one enemy, the attacks will then go back to where they were, like which slots they were in. So I decided to go for the Frost, because he's the one attacking the most throughout the rest of the turn. Plus, out of all of them, he's the only one I'm not 100% sure if he has a Ki Blast super attack. I'm pretty sure he does, but I was 100% sure that all of the Universe 6 Saiyans do. So I thought we would just get him out of the way. And then I'm going to go ahead and attack Kabe with the blue boys here. So we're dishing out a lot of damage, but here we go. This is where the androids really show off their value at the start of this turn, because Kabe super attacks in slot 1, then Caulifla super attacks in slot 1, and we just take 0 damage thanks to the androids. Whereas if this was the opposite rotation and we had future Gohan in slot 1, we would have probably died, especially because Kabe has type advantage over them. So probably would have died if this was the opposite rotation. So the androids just absolutely showing off how valuable they are here. I went for the seal on Kabe with them, because obviously future Gohan is on the next rotation. Although actually no, I'm attacking them with, yeah, the Android 19 and 20 as well, just to get rid of them, because the goal was obviously to then avoid the potential super attack on future Gohan next turn. And yep, there you go. There's the 243k. That's like half of our health, if not slightly more, that we just heal off of them super attacking us. So yeah, this rotation of the android pairs together is just ridiculously powerful. And then, of course, we get a nice little attack lower and a bit of damage on Frost as well. And so here we go. I was pretty confident. I'm actually really glad. I think this is, I remember this turn correctly. I put future Gohan and Trunks in slot 1 because Caulifla is there, so I don't really want to put STR Goku and Vegeta. Even though I was fairly confident that because she super attacked last turn, that Caulifla would not super attack again this turn. But I'm pretty sure she actually does super attack in slot 1 here. So even though we go after same type orbs for everybody, we are unable to get the Dokkan attack. So Caulifla firing off a super here, trying to ruin our plan at the very last minute. We take almost 300k, but as you can see, we've still got a good solid amount of HP left. And future Gohan and Trunks, we picked up a ton of orbs, so their full passive is active. They get a crit for good measure, take out Frost. We get the additional super with a 2.7 million attack stat. So I'm pretty sure we do, yeah, a decent chunk of damage to Caulifla here. And then Kale is being attacked by Goku and Vegeta, who have type advantage. So they do some very solid damage with that first attack. Then we get the additional super. And then I believe this is enough to finish her off. Yeah, we get the crit for 2.2 mil. And then I was getting a bit worried here that Gawasu and Zamasu were going to get us killed. Because if they don't dodge in the last slot, I don't know how much damage they would actually take. They take 150k from that normal attack. But we do not die. And here we are on the final turn. We've used the android's active skill already, but what a perfect setup. Not only have we got type advantage, but if she super attacked again in the first slot, the androids would just negate it for 0 damage anyway. So getting the Dokkan attack with the androids, with the 40% support that Jiro and 19 give them as well on the rotation. We picked up a very solid amount of tech orbs, so they are rocking, what is that, 5.4? Can't tell if that's a 5 or a 6. 5.4 million attack stat with type advantage as the Dokkan attack. So bit of an overkill Dokkan attack, you could say, but there you go. This is going to be the final attack, and so that will be all she wrote for Joined Forces Super Battle Road. So this one not particularly difficult at all. Obviously, we talked about this back when the androids were going to be releasing, about whether or not it was worth summoning for them. Just the fact that they absolutely destroy the next couple of Super Battle Road stages, and that is an example of how they do that, right? They literally can't take damage from supers, and they seal, which is super good for Super Battle Road. There you go. There's the mission complete for actually completing the stage. And yeah, there you go. Pretty straightforward run for this one. So if you guys have done this one, even if you did it with items, obviously I know not everyone cares about doing no item runs. Let me know what your team build was down below in the comments section. And yeah, like I say, this one pretty easy. I'm kind of enjoying this new meta where they're just bringing out one stage every now and then, because it means we don't have to wait as long. So let me know what you guys think of that as well down below in the comments section. So that is going to be it for the video, guys. This has been the Master Ningen. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel if you are new. Check out the links down below for the Discord and the merch store, and I will see you all again soon. Have a good one.